Hello, neighbors, and welcome to The Pulse, Lake Wildwood's news and information program. My name is Paul Town, and this is the news for the week starting Friday, July 12th. This week there was not a report from the general manager. There was, however, a report from our board president, Mike Dosher. The report deals with the cost of litigation and insurance rate. The report is detailed and too lengthy to read over the air. I also feel the report is too important to summarize, so I encourage all of you to go to lwwa.org and read the report in its entirety. In other board news, on July 17th, there will be an ad hoc governing documents workshop from 9 to noon in the Cedar Room. The business meeting will be July 23rd at 1:30, also in the Cedar Room. And a special meeting to approve the counting of the ballots is on the 26th at 11 o'clock in the Lake Room. And the annual picnic and meeting is on the 27th and starts at 10 at Commodore Park. Go to lwwa.org to find the agenda and board packets. In committee news, the Ad Hoc Fire Committee would like everyone to look out for red flag warnings. Watch your local news. Red flags will be posted at the gates, and check ubanet.com. Also, to sign up for a defensible space advisory, go to areyoufiresafe.com. Chat with Chief Don Wagner of Penn Valley Fire District Tuesday, July 23rd from 6:30 to 8 in the Lake Room. Hot topics include red flag warnings, emergency alert systems, evacuation, and fire behavior in your neighborhood. Bring your 2019-20 Wildfire Preparedness Guide. The 30th Ice Cream Social will be Tuesday, July 16th, starting at 6 at the Community Center near the pool. Come enjoy $1 sundaes and a live band. Community Relations reminds everyone the Lake Wildwood Annual Picnic and Meeting is on Saturday, July 27th from 10 to 1 at Commodore Park. There will be free food and beverages. We will have freshly cooked hamburgers and hot dogs. Beverages include beer and wine, plus, of course, everybody's favorite, Lazy Dog ice cream. At the annual meeting, which begins at 1:30, we will announce the Citizen of the Year, honor all the nominees. The festivities will accumulate with the results of the board election and the seating of the 2019-20 Board of Directors. Festivities begin at 10 and the annual meeting begins at 1:30. There are currently openings for voting members for the Environmental Management, Community Relations, and Planning Committees. This is a perfect opportunity to serve your community. The goats are here! Lake Wildwood is starting an effort to clean up the green belts in our community in order to lower the vegetation load so we can see the dead trees, logs, branches, and etc. We are testing the use of goats. This is a very effective and environmental safe alternative to building roads and bringing in large equipment to deal with the brambles, berry bushes, and thickets. One of the main concerns is the use of one or more guard dogs to protect the goats from local predators. This may include barking at those animals and humans approaching the goats at any time during the day or night. The other side of this issue is the barking of residence dogs at the goats or guards. Here are the important reminders to remember. Don't feed the goats anything. Don't touch the portable fence. And finally, don't tease the goats or their guard dogs. Check out our Lake Wildwood Bocce Club. You'll be pleasantly surprised at how much fun you can have enjoying the game on our 2 well-maintained bocce courts located at Meadow Park. Playing bocce is good exercise, inexpensive, and easier on the bones than other sporting activities. For more information, check out our webpage at lwwa.org under Clubs. Do you play or are you learning an instrument or sing? Come join the music club and have a fun evening playing or singing some songs from the 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. We play mainly rock, folk, and some country. We meet every 2 weeks on Thursday at 6 in the Marina Rec Room at the Community Center. The next meeting is July 25th. The Singles July gathering will be Tuesday, July 16th, starting at 5:30 in Hideaway Park. They will be hosting a barbecue feast. Call Penny at 205-9598 for details. On July 18th, Rem Schettenzinger, GM of NID, will speak at the Sons of Retirement Luncheon. Call Bob Welty at 432-3025 for details. A majority of our clubs will have booths at the annual meeting on the 27th. Stop by, say hello, and maybe you'll find a club you'd like to join. The security team would like to thank our residents for helping make last week's July 4th celebration safe and smooth. We had no serious security incidents. Compliance with parking rules was amazingly high, and even with our high level of enforcement, we only found 9 violations out of the hundreds of cars parked. The gate sold 135 daily parking passes that day, which helped guests stay within the rules. We had only a small handful of calls about illegal fireworks inside the community, and the best part, there was no fires. We did have several calls that were believed to be gunshots from the hills outside the community near the Minoway property. On the evening of July 3rd, a boater on the lake managed to get the boat's propeller tangled in the standoff float that guards the dam. The boat ultimately struck the dam but did not sustain major damage, and the boat and owner were able to get home safely after untangling the line on Saturday evening. On Saturday evening, we also received a call about residents at the lakefront home on Wildwood, people hitting golf balls into the lake, endangering boaters. On our first response, we gave a warning and were assured that the activity would stop. The dangerous activity continued, and our second response, we issued a notice of violation to the residents. The sheriff was also called and promised arrest if they were called a second time. Well, folks, that's the news for this week. I want to thank you for watching The Pulse. Don't forget you can subscribe to The Pulse on YouTube, and I want to thank you and have a great week.